Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the channel. Mollyboy TV here. Today we're reacting to Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus. Now, we've done one Depeche Mode song already. That was Enjoy the Silence. That was a live performance. Usually you guys know that I don't tend to go for live performances first. We had a problem on the on the Foreigner video. I actually clicked official music video. If you don't believe me, you can check yourself. I had some people telling me that I did it on purpose, which I didn't. I don't need to do it on purpose. Look, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, so I don't usually go for live performances first, but if it's one thing I've known about Depeche Mode is that after doing the Enjoy the Silence video, a lot of people in the comments told me that these guys are extraordinary on stage. The energy that they bring to their music is something like never heard before. So I feel like I want to do another live performance again, and then on the next one, we'll get into a studio version. But like I said, today we're listening to Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus. If you enjoy this one, I'm not going to waffle. Please leave a like and please hit that subscribe button so we can get to 200,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. But yeah, other than that, man, let's go.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If there's one thing I do remember from Enjoy the Silence was, like I said, how much energy was actually on stage. And I'm a big fan when it comes to live performances of like crowd participation and stuff like that, and I just feel like that was a really good live performance to watch. I think the quality was impeccable really for a live performance. And sometimes when we get to see these live performances, we actually get to see a band and understand them better, because we see how they sound truly, instead of, now I'm not saying auto-tune. When bands obviously hit the studio and go for their studio records, there is obviously things on the track to clean up the vocals, to clean up the sounds. I like it when it's raw and live. So yeah, I'm not going to waffle before I waffle too much so everyone gets bored of me. And let's just check out this second one. This is the second Depeche Mode song on the channel. Let's do this. This is what I'm talking about, man. Crowd participation on point.
You're all personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares.
Oh my god, that guitar.
Personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there.
I've got the goosebumps so bad from that guitar.
Oh by the telephone, lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer.
Yo, let me quickly pause this. He has a very great voice. I like that deeper sound when singing. I feel like that sits really well in a lot of songs. Secondly, I feel like Depeche Mode, their sound is very experimental. I say this about a lot of bands, but these have to be probably the most different from music around that time, if you get what I'm trying to say. I feel like this is a different band for me completely. Like, this isn't anything I've actually really truly heard. With a lot of other bands, obviously they all sort of have similar sounds, but they're all slightly different. Depeche Mode, I don't see them similar to anyone. I feel like they're in their own lane completely. I really like this. The way that this has came in, I like that guitar. I feel like I'm going to be quite a big Depeche Mode fan, you know, which is quite surprising actually, because it is a very experimental sound for me anyway. I've again never heard anything like this, but that's what makes this exciting about this musical journey, is that when we find things like this, these hidden gems, it kind of flips our understanding of music, because it makes you think now, so what I knew before and what I knew of music and understood of it, you're now showing me something completely different. I really like the energy as well, the energy on stage.
Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone by the telephone.
Yeah.
Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Second best, bring me to the test. Things on your chest, you need to confess. I will deliver, you know I'm a
mate, when a crowd sings, it gives me the goosebumps so bad.
Personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. You know,
I can't get over how different this sounds, man.
Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there.
Again, I'm sorry, I'm amazed by his vocals, his ability to sing that deep. I feel like keeping a note, holding a note while being that low, to me feels like it would be a lot harder than what you'd expect. Again, I'm not sure if you guys would have heard me, but there was a certain point where the crowd was clapping and everything with each other, and I think it was when they were singing the chorus. I don't know what it is, but crowd singing really gives me the chills. I think it's when a musician can stand on stage and have that ability to connect with 50, 60, 70, 80,000 people on, like, in the crowd. It's something special, man. I think it's something that you've got to be very, very lucky to actually be able to experience and be able to pull off. There's so many different sounds in the background. Yeah.
Jesus. Come on now. Well, let's hear you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate.
Come on now. Yeah.
Look, what would you even call this sound? God damn! I don't know what you would call this, but I'm all for this, but this sound.
Come on now.
Oh my god.
Come on, let's see you now. Reach out and touch faith. Everybody. Reach out and touch faith.
I want to know what this sound is. What it's classed as.
Reach out and touch faith.
Oh, you know what? I don't care, bro. I want to know what that sound is. I feel like I'm standing in a nightclub in the 90s, bro. Like, I don't know, like some New York nightclub or whatever. Don't ask me why New York. I don't know what New York nightclubs were like in the 90s. But I feel like I'm standing in a nightclub in the 90s with these sounds. It's almost like electronic mixed with some experimental... Oh, I don't even know, but I think I prefer this over Enjoy the Silence, you know. I can dig this one a lot more. I really, really like the beat on this one. That was Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. What I was going to say was, now obviously as we've gone through this music journey and we've gone along this channel, I can kind of I'm getting better at picking out different subgenres of rock, right? But I'm struggling with this because this has all sounds to it that I feel like are from a whole different sound of music, a whole different genre of music. I want to know what this is classed as. I know a lot of people don't like genres and labels and stuff like that, but they do exist, and to be honest, genres help me identify what certain bands make so that I can then explore other bands that also make that sort of music and also hopefully fall in love with that. I need to know what this was. Yeah, I'm not talking about no guitars, I'm not talking about no drums, well I am sort of, but I'm talking about the bass in the background and that sort of like electronic sound. A lot of you won't know this about me, but as much as being a hip hop fan as well, I'm very, very into a style of music called bassline here in the UK. If anyone knows UK bassline, props to you, yeah. I guarantee if any of you search up UK bassline, you probably won't like it, but a lot of sounds in that genre of music remind me of this. Not the same tempo and kind of nowhere near structured the same way, but it's still that electronic sound that I like from bassline that I can also hear in this. Now the difference with this is we also have a real drum playing and we have a real guitar. Now that introduction with that guitar, oh my god, chef's kiss. That little guitar was the cherry on top, I'm telling you that now. I remember listening to Enjoy the Silence and wondering when these guys were around. Obviously, this to me feels like if it's not early 2000s, then the 90s. I'm not going to say 80s, but they look slightly younger than what they did on Enjoy the Silence. Now, I'm quite good at rock music in the 90s at like identifying different things like that, but I'm not that good at identifying other different genres of music, so I don't even know if this was actually a mainstream sound back in the 90s. If it was, then fair enough, I've got some other stuff that I need to listen to soon, but I really like this. I actually think Depeche Mode are going to become one of those groups for me that is just actually really easy to listen to, and their music is very, very enjoyable. And I call it experimental in a way because even though it has this whole different sound to it, I feel like it's still taking elements from genres of music that I love, like the bass. That bass, yeah, okay, it's structured differently on the song, but it's no different to the bass that we hear in like rock music and the heavy metal and stuff. People might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But realistically, it's coming from the bass guitar. Actually, what am I chatting? This probably isn't even coming from a bass guitar. This is probably electronically produced. Okay, I'm actually just like flabbergasted after listening to this, so I'm just chatting absolute waffle now. No, but again, I feel like there's little bits of like elements from different subgenres of rock also added into this, and that's what I like about it. That's why I feel like it's experimental, and that's why I want to go deeper into Depeche Mode. This is just a sound that it's interesting, it's different, it's interesting. It's like, wow, I enjoy this, but I don't know why, because this isn't usually the stuff I would listen to. Yeah, I'm still enjoying it, and that's what's intriguing and that's what's interesting to me. So yeah, if you want to see more Depeche Mode reactions on the channel, please let me know, and we can definitely take a look at this. So far we're going 2 for 2 with Depeche Mode. Like I said though, Personal Jesus, I think you may have taken the #1 spot. I think I might prefer this song over Enjoy the Silence. I need to go listen to that song again, but I think it might have. If there's anything else by them you want me to react to, please let me know. If there's anything like this by other bands who were also around at the same time that you think I might enjoy, send it in and I will check it out, honestly. Like I'm ready to listen to some music. I am ready to explore so much you don't understand. But I'm not going to waffle, we're going to leave it there. That was Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.